Let's guzzle down some Bliss today. I love you. Be blessed. Good morning. Welcome to the Blissful Breakfast with Breegs. I'm Breegs, and I want to help you have a glorious morning. So join me. I don't have anything for breakfast right now. Maybe we're just drinking water and fasting this morning, eh? Do you fast? I tend to drink a lot of water in the morning. I love to get like electrolyte water going on or some magnesium or something. And maybe put some lemon in there. I don't know. My water's right over there. I can't reach it. Okay. Anyway, water's great. So today I want to talk about 2020, 2021, and what the heck is going on in the world right now, and why it's actually the most blissful time to be alive ever. I mean, I've always thought the times were good. I've always thought it was not always. That is not the right word. But for quite a while, I've been stoked about living in the times and the place that we are. Now, I didn't always believe that. I used to think I was born in the wrong time period because I'm an artist. I like painting. I like drawing. I like doing that classic artsy things. My doggy is squeaking on a squeaker toy. So if you hear a little squeak, it's Charlie. Charlie's a girl, by the way. She is just squeaking away. So anyway, so I used to believe if I would have been born hundreds of years ago and I could be a painter and paint a king or be a royal painter, or like before photography was invented, I'd have, my life would be set because I used to like painting realistic portraits. And I eventually realized that this is the best time to be alive, to be an artist. There are so many platforms. You don't need a middleman. You don't need to find a kingdom. You don't, even with photography, there is so much value in art. And there are so many ways you can get your art out there and to leverage your art. It's so much more opportunity than ever before. And it just took a shift in perspective. So I want to help us bliss out and recognize that 2021 is just the most blissful year possible. Thanks, Charlie, with the squeaking over there. So, yeah. Okay, come with me. Let's bliss out. Let's take a slow breath on this one. Yeah. So, even when the pandemic started happening early, or May or April or whatever in 2020, this is when I actually started these Blissful Breakfasts. I started going live on Instagram and posting the videos to Facebook, and it was just a great opportunity to bring some more positivity in the world, because there was a lot of fear, a lot of what's going on, and everyone's just wondering what the heck is going on. And I started just being awakened to a lot of different things. And just seeing, oh, wow, this is really exciting. We are actually living in some glorious times. So my take on the whole situation and why the world seems to be crumbling and where we're headed is actually just a perfect, glorious situation. So, Charlie, I know you want to play. Oh, yeah, look at you. You're just being crazy. Okay, my doggy is coming after me. So humanity's consciousness is evolving, is shifting. We are going into a new age. I see this old way of things, the old way, this old establishment is crumbling down and is making way for a new, glorious new earth. The age of Aquarius, they call it. Google that shit. All right. So this old age is dying. If you remember the Mayan calendar, there's such a freak out in 2012. The Mayan calendar ends. And so the Mayans knew that there are different ages, different phases of time within humanity. And so this certain age, this certain era, was it Pisces, I think, is coming to an end. And it is the end times, it's the end of the world, but it's the end of the old world, and it's making way for the new world. So you can kind of see that, right? You could say, oh my gosh, a lot of structures, we're kind of realizing, oh wow, the old institutions, school and work and different, companies or different ways of doing things, of not putting people first, like this old mentality of judgment and criticism and maybe racism or of just, corporations and our greedy corporations are putting themselves first. But now we're starting to see even younger people and just, company cultures being more of a thing. New types of jobs opening up, the internet and connecting people more. I feel like we're all more connected. You can get a sense that like, wow, the world is getting better and better and better. We're getting more connected and connected and connected. And overall, mortality rates going down. Overall, like all these different things, child poverty, there's all sorts of stats in the world that are lessening it. Like the world is objectively getting better. Now, the world seems crazy right now because we're at a point of accelerated growth. We are accelerating at a rapid speed into a higher consciousness, a higher dimension. If you've ever heard the woo-woo kind of like 3D to 5D, literally we're going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. Another word of saying it is going from the third density to the fourth density. The fourth density is the first like octave in the fifth dimension. It's the first category. So like the fourth, fifth, and sixth density are within the fifth dimension. And I think the fourth dimension, there's a lot of different opinions on that. I don't know anything. I'm open to being wrong on this one. But from my understanding, the fourth dimension is basically our illusion of time. That's my kind of guesstimate on what that is. But anyway, so we can see that there are old structures that are dying, like college is being less relevant. Staying at a job for your whole life is being less relevant. There's a lot more freelancers. So there's a lot more opportunities to do, to really explore gifts and explore what we're here to do. There's just a lot of things shifting in the planet in the past, 5, 10, 20 years. So I see all this is like you're going through childbirth. Earth is going through some childbirth, experiencing some pains, some temporary like issues, like, oh man, like this is hard work. We gotta push. And then we're gonna have a new baby pretty soon here. We're gonna be living in the age of Aquarius, new Earth, and I see just this heaven on earth experience happening for all of us. But it's gonna be awkward for a little bit because the old ways don't wanna die. They don't wanna leave. They know their time is done, but it's time to go and they wanna leave kicking and screaming. So that's what's going on. The old establishment is kicking and screaming, doing whatever they can to mess things up, and we're shifting into a more glorious, positive, fourth density, fifth dimension experience. Life is going to be getting more glorious and more glorious. That's my thesis. That's what I believe. That's what helps keep me blissed out. There are, there's like some odd 20-something prophecies of different religions that prophesy about this moment. I think they even talk about it in Revelation and the end times. And there's also different cultures and religions that talk about this period of time where the old way is ending. It's the kind of the end times, and then the new is coming, and it's heaven on earth. The Christ consciousness is awakening in all of us right now. I don't know if you can feel any energy shifts, if like more triggers and traumas are coming out, if you feel a shift in your energy. If you've been paying attention more to the moon cycles, to the sun and the power of the sun, and if you feel any different, I've definitely felt a lot of different things in the past year, and especially the past weeks and months, and it definitely feels like something's shifting, something's changing. The old energy is leaving, it's being replaced by new energy. We're getting kind of upgrades in our body. Life is going to be good. And this partly goes to what you focus on is what you get. I notice a lot of people being extremely friendly. I remember going to the airport, just connecting with people, meeting all sorts of cool people, connecting with random strangers, and it just, wherever I go, I see people smiling and happy. Like life is getting pretty good here. Now, that's not to say I don't encounter people who are freaking out and people who are dealing with stuff. That is definitely happening. Now's the time to sort of sort through your closet and get your life figured out because life's going to be getting awesome. It's a little bumpy, but it's awesome. So overall, this is a glorious ascension period for human consciousness. human. A little stuck there. Maybe I'm a robot. But anyway, this is a glorious time. I'm so thrilled to be alive during this weird time, man. But yeah, let me know if you felt any of energies, if any of this resonates with you, if this feels weird. But anyway, I love it. So yeah, I hope you bliss out and have a glorious day. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for connecting, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. All right, I appreciate you. Take care.